small cutoff of a maple slab, pretty thick, about 2.5 inches thick, and it's got a big split going down the middle. So we're using some butterfly keys to stabilize the top. Although on a couple of them, we have a gap on the side, and it's probably from using my template here. Usually I use double-sided sticky tape. This time it moved around a little bit on me. So my guess was when I was routering it, I just moved ever so slightly, enough to give it a gap, because usually these are spot on. So we are going to fix that gap and make it look better. So I'm just taking it down with a number 4 hand plane. You don't want to go too deep, because I've had times where the blade gouges into here, and then you gotta fix the whole top instead of another, just the area right here. So getting some nice figure in some of these, looking nice. Okay. Let me show you guys something. I had a problem where this was always coming off on my Milwaukee sander. So I'd be sanding, because I have the shop vac attachment to it right there, which is really handy. I'd be sanding, and then this would pop off. So frustrating, okay? So, put it in, put a screw in, and you don't have to worry about it. Just keep that screw in, like so. You never have to worry about that coming off of your sanding. Okay, so we're gonna use this sander with the dust collector. Oops, guess I gotta put sandpaper on it. But it's gonna collect the dust, and we're gonna use that to fill in the gaps right here. 150 grit, use it on here. Okay, got them pretty much flush, just a hair above. You don't want to go all the way down. And this will be easier for you guys to see anyways. Okay, so we're just gonna put it on there. Now ideally you don't have to do this, because either you hand cut your dovetails, or not your dovetails, but your butterfly keys to where they fit nice and snug. You can just mark them out with a draw knife or something. But, you know, things don't always work as planned, and you gotta figure out ways to fix it. Everyone makes mistakes. Nothing to worry about, nothing to give up on woodworking about. Okay, so we'll let that dry, and then we'll sand it down once it's all dry. We'll see the results. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. Feels dry to the touch, so we're gonna go ahead and sand it down and see what it looks like. So I'm putting my shop vac attachment back on. And a little tip, if you guys have a Milwaukee sander, happen to have a Festool vacuum, the attachment goes right in. It holds pretty good, so. All right, so we will sand this down flush. all the gaps are filled. However, it does kind of look like putty on the sides. But at least the gaps are filled in. So I'm not exactly happy with how dark it was. What I probably should have done was use Titebond's clear glue instead of Titebond original. That was probably my mistake. I just want to wet it with some mineral spirits, see what it's going to look like under a clear coat finish. Yeah, definitely not impressed with that. Now do you see why everyone epoxy fills? Because this isn't exactly straightforward. Okay, so I decided I'm not happy with that. So what we're gonna do instead is just use the bigger template. So I was using this size, I'm gonna use this size. And I already have these cut out, ready to go for different species. And we'll just fix it that way. That way, it just gets covered up. And try again. Okay, so I'm not happy with the results, and I was using this size, so we're gonna go up a size. That way it completely conceals all of it right here. And this time I will hold the clamps down with that. So here we go. Yeah, now you can see that. Mistake erased. You see that down there? All gone. Starting brand new. So some people leave it just rounded over. I don't like the rounded over corners. I like them cut straight, so we're going to clean up the corners.
What?
It's 14 minutes too long to fix a mistake that you would see every single day. Not yet. Hey, there you go. That works. What is that, a mini air compressor or something?
Yeah, it's kid powered. Which is very nice.
Alright. So I'll just tap them in and get them started. This one's a little tighter than what I usually do. Alright, it seems to be going in flush. block plane instead of my number 4 hand plane because I have wet glue to deal with. I don't want to gum up my nice hand plane. Just gotta be careful of grain orientation. When you're this close, don't try new things. Don't try new things. Just do what you're comfortable with. Alright. We'll sand it down and see how it turned out. I would say that's much better. Much better. No gaps.
No.
We did have that little spot right there that chipped out a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. It was a lot better than what it was. And little things like this, you know, don't lose sleep over it. Just remember the rules in your head. Just try not to put too much force on the wood. But remember, you know, it's handmade. It's handmade. It's not made by a machine. Overall, you know, call it a success. We fixed the mistake twice. And that's all you can do, is do your best. Thanks for tuning in.